Australia made 180 in their first innings, thanks to some magnificent spells of bowling by Jaden Seals, who took 5 for 60, and Shamar Joseph, who took 4 for 46, restricting Australia to 180. West Indies will resume this morning at 57 for 4 with Brandon King and Captain Ruston Chase at the crease. Today, we must assert dominance. We must assert control of this test match. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. I thank you for being here, and I appreciate your company. I know there's some mix-up with the time caused by the computer, but we are here, and we are here live. Thank you for tuning in. Please remember to slash a like on the video, click on that subscribe button, and also share this watch along with your friends as we interact throughout this second morning session of the first test match between the West Indies and Australia. We are ready to go at Kensington Oval, 3 slips and a gully, as Azul comes in over the wicket to Chase. He bowls to Chase, and Chase leaves it alone and length, which Casey Carty should have done yesterday, and the ball goes through to the keeper. 57 for 4, we start this morning. There are some issues, of course, that I'm having, but I hope that it will fix soon. My So my laptop is telling me that it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Nonetheless, we'll try and work it out. So Chase is on 1, King is on 23, Chase, Azud. Over the wicket to Chase, he turns that away into the onside, taking on the gloves there. He needs to just buy himself some time. He's going to look at the pitch, and someone will say that their biggest challenge is this morning with the moisture, the overnight moisture that was going to be in the pitch. I think it was Sheldon Simmet who had said that he was looking. That was his biggest concern. I'm just trying to sort out some things here because I'm looking forward to your comments as usual. Just trying to sort out something. Here's Azud. Over the wicket to Chase. He's beaten outside the half stump. The ball goes through to the keeper, Carey. The score remains at 57 for 4. Now, match on. This type of bowling is going to test your techniques to the limit, and your composure and your intensity and your mindset, because you will have to keep going. So Brandon Brooks said, chat working. Yes, the chat is working. Is a time. There's some issues with the time. Good morning to you too, Ricardo Basedo. Basdios. Sorry. Azud. Over the wicket to Chase, and Chase got another one on the rising sharply, and he was able to keep it down in front of forward short leg. The score remains at 57 for 4. John P. Nickel, good morning to you. So West Indies winning this test match. You're making a statement or you're asking a question? Well, I can tell you I would love them to win it. Definitely. So Contest comes in now he's at forward short leg. He's in front of the popping crease. So I think this could be a double bluff, Are they putting him behind? I don't quite know if he's behind or in front, but he's at short leg. I don't know if it's backward short leg or forward short leg. And Chase has to watch for the double bluff because I think Azud is pushing him back for the full pitch delivery. Azud to Chase. He leaves it alone and length. Well played. He remains on 1 from 15 deliveries. 57 for 4, West Indies. As we start the second morning of this very crucial test match. We need to get off to a winning start so we can put ourselves in a good position to be in the World Test Championship final. I think yesterday somebody was saying that Azud to Chase, and that was the pitched up delivery that he got the inside edge onto, and it goes down backward of square leg for a single. So that one pitched up. Some are thinking that it was pad first, but I think it was clearly bat first there. Are they going to go for it? Australia is known for blowing review, So 4, 3, 2, 1. Have they gone for it? They have gone for it. I clearly think that it was bat first. It was inside edge, but as I said, that he had to look for that ball that is going to pitch up. And that one was pitched up, and he was probably a little late onto it. But I think he got the inside edge onto it before the pad. And I think even if it hit the pad, it was under and down the leg side. So here is the replay. Yeah, Australia is known for these type of things. We saw it so often. Clear inside edge. Wow, it looked closer than I thought. It could be bad. It could be pad first. The umpire can't. It's pad first. Chasing Chubby here. It's pad first. I hope the umpire cannot see, just like yesterday was when he was unable to see. Good morning, Sherwin. Yesterday morning when the umpire could say there's no clear-cut evidence. The umpire cannot see, boss. The umpire cannot see. He's not seen clearly. This man must be his last test match that this umpire is umpiring. It's clearly pad first, but remind you that yesterday he was not able to see that the ball went into Shea Hope gloves cleanly. So I think that he's giving back West Indies one, but he cannot see clearly. He cannot see clearly. But I think it was pad first. Wow, the Australian would be bitterly disappointed, but we were yesterday. We were, but that's the nature of the game. But that's what I was saying, that I think that Hazelwood was pushing back Ruston Chase for that pitched up delivery. And as the West Indies captain, as a senior man playing your 50th test match, you have to be aware of those things. Cummins comes in, bowls to King, or Chase is still on strike because I got a single, 58 for 4. So as someone in your 50th test match, and I, who never played test cricket yet, was well aware that Hazelwood was pushing him back for the full pitch delivery. Why wasn't he aware? So it's nonetheless, the umpire cannot see, just like yesterday he was unable to see. Karen Fritz, good morning to you. Well, we don't know if it's clear the out as yet, because we'll still have to go to ball tracking. Cummins bowls to Chase, he's forward. He played it down the ground. That's why I always say, why the mid-off is always so square? That would have gone straight to mid-off, and they will come back for two more to the total, 60 for 4. Don't mind though. Yes, I think it was going to hit also, Karen Fritz, but let's wait on ball tracking. I'm sure they will show you sometime. I think we got back one yesterday for Travis Head, because Travis Head was clearly out. But then the umpire said that he could not see the ball going clearly into the gloves. The bat was so far from the pad that when the ball comes off the pad and go onto the bat. Cummins, Chase leaves alone outside the half stump, 60 for 4. 21.3 overs have been bowled. Benefit of the doubt to the batsman. Yes, old school decision said Banana Brook. Or is it that the umpire cannot see Banana Brook? There's it. It's clearly pad first. Pad, bat, and then inside edge between. Good morning, Patrick Lambert. Appreciate you being here. Interesting, they're not starting with Cummins. Cummins over the wicket, bowls to Chase, who turn it away, pass forward, short leg. Is that head or is that Qantas? Head is usually under the helmet, but I guess it should be Qantas, the new bloke. Right, yes. Did that one went into the air past Qantas? We look again as Cummins under that one into Chase. It went into the air past him. He never got hands to it, but it went into the air past him. West Indies. Yeah, it's like the ball curve away from him at the last moment. This is relentless from the Australian bowling attack. Oh, he got fingers onto it. 3 slips gully, forward short leg, bowls to King. King turned this off the pad, but cannot beat the keeper. As he looks to turn that one down the leg side, taken on the pad, the keeper scrambled across to his left. Good footwork getting him there. And so the score remains at 61 for 4. So there are 3 slips, a gully, forward short leg, backward point, mid-off, mid-on. A man on the fine leg boundary. So that's the field. There are no 2 gully, no backward point. 3 slips, 2 gully, mid-off, mid-on, forward short leg, fine leg. Cummins to King and King drives to mid-off. No run. The score remains at 61 for 4 at the end of 22. Good morning, Joseph. Happy to have you here. Looking forward to a good day cricket too, Joseph. Definitely hope that we will assert the ascendancy in this match. Lou Prudent, good morning to you. Happy that you're here. Peter Groff, good morning. Blessed love, respect to you, sir. We thank you all for tuning in to this watch along. We are fully aware that there are persons who are in their car and are listening to us. We appreciate you. Take the time out to click on the thumbs up button to give the stream a like and share it with your friends. We are aware that persons are at work. I know that Cheryl in St. Lucia, she's at work right now. She's listening to us. Thank you for tuning in. And I also appreciate all of you who are here on the watch along, who have back your television set and synchronized with the channel so that we can enjoy it together. Cummins bowls to Chase and his forward play back down the half side of the pitch. The score remains at 61 for 4. So we really thank all of you for joining in. And we're glad that we can bring the commentary especially to those of you who are, because of mitigating circumstances, are unable to watch it. But thank God we can keep you up to date with our live coverage. Commentary. Aizwood over the wicket to Chase. He allows it to go through to the keeper and there is no run. 61 for 4. So we appreciate you and I ask in turn for you to show your appreciation. Click on the subscribe button. I'm sure that would be good. But also show that you like what you appreciate it. And so click on the thumbs up button. It's free. It's free to subscribe and you only need to subscribe once, And so over 160 persons watching, but only 20 likes. We can do better than that. Aizwood to Chase and Chase taken on the body again as he looks to turn that into the onside. If you're not seeing the thumbs up button, click off the live chat and then you'll see the thumbs up button. You click on it. You only need to do so once and it's just a matter of showing appreciation for this. For being here, because we are here because you appreciate what I'm doing. So the best way to do that is to just click on that thumbs up button. So Truth set you free. Good morning to you, Patrick Lambert. Good morning. Early morning question for you, Mr. Carlton. Are you going to wipe out that 180 runs? Aizwood to Chase, and Chase played it into the offside. There's a big gap in the offside. They go through for a single. Well done. Come off the strike. Has Brandon King faced since morning? I don't think Brandon King has faced a delivery since morning. So this will be his first opportunity to face. 62 for 4. Trying to remember if Brandon King has faced any of the deliveries this morning. 62 for 4. Chase is on 6. Brandon King is on 13. We all hope so. Don't we all hope so? We definitely hope so, Patrick Lambert, that we will wipe off the 180. Outside the half stump, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. Thank you very much, Merrick. I appreciate those kind words, and those words keep me motivated. And so I thank you very much, and I humbly accept your kind sentiments, sir. Thank you. I'm at work, but still looking on from Toronto, Canada. Bless up. Big up, Derek Brown. Respect, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Derek. And have a wonderful day. Preacher Cardis, welcome, boss. I know you're at work also, Preacher Cardis. Over the wicket. Ace Wood to Chase, to King, sorry, and King played it down the inside of the pitch. The fielder had forward short leg, collects, and there is no run. 62 for 4 at the end of 23. Like up Fabula. Great job, Sir Carlton. Thank you very much, Preacher Cardis. I appreciate it. Someone sent me a message yesterday, Preacher Cardis. Well, that's put a comment in the comment section and express thanks, and I appreciate it. The name is Erica Cardis. Was it you, or was it your wife, or someone related to you? But the person did make a comment and showing appreciation for the work that we are doing here for bringing this cricket live. Cummins bowls to, that's Chase, and Chase covers up, played it down the half side of the pitch to the bowler who field, and there is no run. So nice to see that the likes going up. Just continue to press on those likes. It's easy, it's free of cost, and it takes less than a second. And it's just a matter of showing appreciation. I need some grit from our boys in this first session, Karen Fritz. I think they are back to it. I think they are focused. I would like to think they are focused. The Aussies score freely for some time when the shine came off the ball. Well, we are approaching the 24th. We are in the 24th over now. So if anything, we are approaching that time, but I don't think that they scored freely because the shine came off the ball. I thought we start bowling short and get a little wayward. But after lunch, we came back and we bowled much better. Cummins comes in, bowls to Chase, and Chase gets a climbing delivery, which he played well. Should have ducked under it. Nonetheless, he played it well. He kept it down right in front of him. It was a tall, steeping bumper, but he played it well. Well played. He got up right there, slapped with the right hand off the bat, and dropped it right in front of him. Short leg lurking. Would prefer to see him ducking those than playing those, though. You saw, I think it was Warrican who did it well yesterday when he just slid the left foot or slid the right foot. I don't remember which one, which allows him to duck under the ball comfortably. Here's Cummins. Comes in now. Bowls to Chase forward. Steered it away through backward point for a singer. And, well, forward of point. For a singer, the score goes up to 63 for 4 after 23. Good day to you, Earl Duffus. Welcome. Okay, it was you, Preacher Cardis. Respect, man. Good morning, Tony. Happy to have you here. Tony said that I always want Chase, Hope, and Carty to play Test cricket. And he said, thank you, Lord. I got my wish. So, Cummins to King, and King allows it to go through outside the half stump as he dropped the wrist and allow it to go through. Leave it alone and length. And it's good to see that they have learned from Casey Carty dismissal. And I hope Casey Carty himself is learning from leaving the ball on length. So, King, Cummins to King. 23.4 overs have been bowled thus far. Cummins over the wicket to King, and King forward, turn it through mid-wicket for a single. So he's off the mark for the day. He's on 24. West Indies 64 for 4 after 23.5 overs. Ruston Chase and 7 will comes back into strike. I need 25 runs per catch drop from King. So that's 75 on debut. Then he can get 25 for himself. Personally, that gives me a century on debut, said Karen Fritz. Okay. Oh, wifey phone preacher cardist. Got it. So there are 3 slips, gully, forward short leg, and a leg slip or a leg gully. Mid-off, mid-on. Cummins to Chase, and Chase played it out into the big gap on the offside for a single. He moves up to 8. West Indies 65 for 4. And I think they put in that leg gully because Chase is playing that ball way up here. If he was a slid in the right foot, or the left foot, it's your preference. Well, they said I must stop talk techniques because I must get paid to talk techniques. All right, cool. That's what I've been told. I've been told that I should stop. I should get paid to talk techniques. Move that bat right out of the way and I leave, said Banana Brook. Or drop the hands, said Banana Brook. Yes. Azul comes in now, bowls to Chase, allows it to go through to the keeper. 65 for 4 after 24.1. So brilliant bowling yesterday by Shamar Joseph and Jaden Seals. Seals taking 5 for 60, while Shamar Joseph took 4 for 46. And there has been some controversy since morning. There was a review for leg before for Ruston Chase, where it appears that the ball hit the pad first, but the umpire who Azud over the wicket bowls to Chase, turn it away, down back with a square leg. The fielder comes off the fine leg boundary, 66 for 4. Chase moves up to 9. So the umpire, it was the same umpire from South Africa, Alford. It's one of 2 things. Either his conscience was bothering him, and so he gave back West Indies 1 for not giving Ed out yesterday, or he's just clearly not seen. Because yesterday he said that there were no conclusive evidence that the ball went straight into the gloves. And I think that he was the only one who saw that. Pitched up to King, he drives down the ground, threw mid off. It's running away towards the boundary. They should come back for 2. Will they challenge 3? No, they stay on 2. The score goes up to 68 for 4. King moves up to 26. That one was played through mid-off. The bowler got a hand to it. No, he never got any hand to it. The replay showed no. And it runs away down very close to the mid-off boundary. King is sweating a lot here. Good morning, Athena. Welcome to you. Joe Ryan, how you doing? Good morning to you, Jojo. 3 slips on a gully. Azud bowls to King, turn it to mid-wicket, no run. The score remains at 68 for 4. Welcome to you, Jojo. Good to have you here. Good morning to you, to Earl Duffus. Oh, great thou art. Thanks for having an incredible announcer like with such cricket talent watching from Georgia, USA. Appreciate it, Earl Duffus. Appreciate. I always appreciate those kind sentiments, and they swell my head a little. My head just swell. You're probably not seeing it swell on the television or on the device that you are watching, but it swell a little. Okay, so King flashes at one outside the half stump. It went high, and it was dropped between the keeper and first slip. It pitched up. Brandon King flashed at it and flashed at it hard. Took the hedge high to the right of Carey. Got a glove to it. Was unable to hold on. And Kawaja got a hand to it, but was still able to come up with the catch. But he flashed hard. Carey should have taken that. It wasn't a hard catch. It wasn't an easy catch either. You wouldn't say it's a regulation catch, but it wasn't difficult. He should have taken that. Thankfully, though, here is who took King, and King drives to the man at cover. Extra cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 68 for 4. Mother Cricket Justice said Banana Brooks. I think you're referring to Chase decision. Good morning, Mr. Brown. Good morning to you, Stephen Roach. This will be another interesting day for the West Indies, said Stephen Roach. Yes, we all hope that it's a day where the West Indies get a lead. If a 5 runs lead or a 10 runs lead, you'd prefer a big lead, but you'd be satisfied as long as West Indies get into the lead. It was outside the half stump. He flashed at it. I think if he had flashed harder, maybe he'd have gotten a 4. So, but as somebody said, that's the role that they picked King to play. I'm just going off what they said. Cummins to chase off the back foot, force it through the cover. They should come back for 2 as Lyon jogged off it. Comfortable 2 for Chase. 11 he is. The score goes up now to 70 for 4. So they're showing that replay. So Chase, they having the confidence. Well, Aizwood is that of the confidence to punch a ball from off the back foot, which was probably out of his chest. So that's good confidence from Chase. Cummins. Let's what? 3 slips gully, forward short leg, Cummins to Chase, turn away, through forward of square. They should get 2 more. Yes, they touch down and they come back for 2 as forward short leg and fine leg converge on the ball. 2 more to the West Indies captain. He's up to 13, 72 for 4 after 25.2. Go through lunch with less than 7 wickets down will put us in a surviving position, said Patrick Lambert. Carry wrong gloves position, finger up. Yeah, I think so too, Banana Brook. It should have been taken. Wasn't a difficult catch, but Cummins to Chase allows it to go through outside the half stump, 72 for 4. I was going to, yes. Stephen Road said, me crossing my fingers for us. Yes. King Ansi Second said, all right, I hear your preacher Cardis. So it looks like they're going to change the ball here, which sometimes isn't a bad thing, because talk to me. They're going to change the ball here. Would you prefer to bowl with a ball that is out of shape, or would you prefer to bowl with a ball that is in shape? I never understand it, because I believe that if you are bowling with a ball that is out of shape, when it hit the pitch, it will behave more awkward than if it is in shape. That is just my simple layman theory. I would like the physicists in the chat to tell me that if the ball is round and it is even, it's going to behave more predictable than if it is out of shape. That if you have some side, you have some areas where bulgy and some. I just think that, honestly, I wouldn't change the ball if it is me. I think it is more effective if it is not round and even. That's my layman position. Yes, Banana Brook. They said that we should get paid for the technicality whenever we utter it, because that's what the experts are getting paid for uttering their technicality, So very interesting. What do you think about that changing the ball when it is out of shape? What would you have done if you are bowling in a cricket match and the ball is out of shape? Would you want it to change, or would you want to keep it? I just think that we should keep it. That's what my view, but those are just my views. Seeing that drop, I'm now convinced in my unprofessional assessment yesterday with some friends, the wind and sea movement after the ball passes the batter is playing a role. I know some were sitters. Okay, so you probably think that there's a lot of, but that doesn't usually happen in Barbados, though, Karen Fritz. Yeah, Barbados is really a small island surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. Barbados is, if you look at Barbados, they are just out in the ocean by themselves. Cummins bowls to Chase, and Chase played it to forward short leg, and there's no run. You know that it's like the group of West Indies Island, there's a circle there. They're in a circle, one beside each other. And then Barbados is out there so by themselves, surrounded by the ocean. But I don't usually see that happens. I don't know. Very important, the batsman must be super focused, more so far for the first hour of this morning, said Cummins to Chase. Chase covers up, played it out into the offside jerkily and gainly, so one would say, but I think that he was in full control. Those were never Isaac's comments that I just read just now. If it uneven, it would not swing, said Samuel Kane. No, I think it would swing more if it is uneven. It would wobble more if it's uneven. Here's Cummins. Over the wicket, bowls to Chase, and Chase off the back foot plays a forcing shot, got the inside edge onto the ground. The score is 72 for 4. So the physicists will be able to explain this more than me. The physicists in the chat. If the ball is uneven, it therefore means as it goes through the air and it encounters the wind will create friction. And in creating that friction on the ball, it doesn't have a smooth surface. It has an uneven surface. So it therefore means that the ball is not going to behave. It therefore means that the ball will behave less predictable. Jesus comes into King ducked under the bumper, 72 for 4. I'm just reasoning here in a Samuel Kane. I'm not saying that you are not right. I am just trying to look at the physics behind it. Oh, and here's a Tina now giving us another angle to it, which I welcome. It's a good for bowling, but bad for fielding. Got you, Tina. I can understand that, because the same way it's unpredictable when it hit the pitch is the same way it will be unpredictable when it hit the ground. Understand that. 3 slips on the gully, forward short leg, King drives to mid-off, no run, 72 for 4. And these are the things that I like coming out of the community, like Kane, what Kane said there and what Atina said. Given different opinions instead of, sometimes the comments are too biased towards our favorite player and towards our countrymen. When we can talk about things like what we are talking here now, it's uplifting. It's uplifting and it adds value. Here's Azod. He comes in now, bowls to King, and King is bowled. He leaves a straight one alone. Oh my Lord. King leave a straight one alone. He misjudged that. It pitched up. He came on the front foot and he just leave it alone on the stump. I couldn't believe. It knocked back his half stump. It was a brain freeze from the young man. Absolute brain freeze. Oh, he leaves. It pitched up and King leaves one on the stump. That was a brain freeze. He's looking at the pitch, but it's not the pitch. It's just a loss of concentration. It was a brain freeze. Oh, my Lord. Good morning. Good morning. Seems they are repaying King with the drop catch. Well, he He left a straight one. If the ball goes out of shape, doesn't that indicate it's gone soft? Not necessarily. Which the Aussies don't want. Could be, but not necessarily. Apart from those loose strokes from King, well, King is gone. Uneven balls have more wind pockets, yes. And Leonard Gardner said uneven ball will swing more. So it's a very interesting. Karen Fritz, as I big him up, left it on length, whoops. I don't think that ball was short enough for him to leave. Well, the replay, I hope they give us a side on angle, because the replay will tell us. Banana Brooks think that he left on length. Let's see. No, it wasn't short enough. It wasn't short enough. We really hope to see the graphics. No, Banana Brook, that wasn't short enough. You see, it's not me alone cuss when somebody out. You know, I told you that's the natural reaction. When in the spur of the moment, you say almost anything, but in the next 10, 15 minutes, you calm down. You know? Michael, what does that mean? You're happy that King out or what? Tell me. I don't know what that means. Shea Hope, first delivery plays down the inside of the pitch to Azewood. What do you mean, Michael? You happy that King got out? What you have to explain what you meant, Michael. That's the result of playing 2 days back to back, said Athena. Very good point. Absolutely good point. That is Athena. Not because you can win a drag race, it means that you can win the Formula One. Azewood plays balls to King, and King is off. Not King, Hope is off the mark. Wish it was still King batting. Hope is off the mark. He's on 1, 73 for 5 after 26.5. So, Michael, you need to explain why you are laughing, because a West Indies batsman just got out and you are laughing. So tell us exactly why you're laughing, Michael. That's the result. Yes, Athena. Not because you can do a drag race. Not because, let's put it this way then, because maybe some of us don't understand the motor racing term. Not because you can run the 100-meter. As Chase leaves that alone outside the off stump through to the keeper, 73 for 5. Not because you can run the 100-meter and the 200-meter. It means that you can run the 1500-meter. You know, so I got your point, Athena. King, yeah, well, Sean, we agree with all you're saying. But the bigger point, the deeper point, you know, and this is what Athena is saying, the deeper point. Yes, that's obvious for everyone to see Sean overcomer. But the deeper point we are making here is that what contributed to him misjudging it? You know, and Athena is saying that that's what happened when you play 2 consecutive days of cricket. And I'm collaborating Athena point by saying, not because you can run the 100-meter and the 200-meter, it means that you can run the 1500-meter. You need to go and train for the 1500-meter before you start running it. You cannot continue to train for a 100-meter and then think that with a week or 2 preparation, then you would be able to compete in the 1500-meter. I'm just broadening the point that Athena made in a more, you know. But we all saw that he misjudged it. It was a brain freeze. Starks round the wicket, balls to Hope. He plays it out into the inside for a singer. To the left of forward short leg. He's on 2, 74 for 5 after 27.1. The Aussies are like hungry lions. They just keep hunting. We need someone to attack the bowling, just us, Travis Head. If, yes, Fiver, that's a good point. So that's a very good point. I really don't think King was gonna make much more, perhaps 35 or so, but I have to still rally around the West Indies. But I never want King to be out before lunch. In fact, I wanted him to make 100. That turn away down towards fine leg. Let's see. The fielder comes around. He dive. Did he stop it? The days would stop it. That was a big effort. They're gonna double check it. How many did they run? Because Azwood had a long way to go. So first of all, we're gonna watch the signal. They ran 3, and now they're gonna check if he pulled it back just in time. Did he? It looks that way, you know. It looks like well done, Azwood. This will give us a better look at it. Oh, it's 4. It look right there, the cushion move. Do you see it move right there? Yes. I saw it move. I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it move. Oh, they say it didn't move. Well, again, the third umpire, remember that his eyes is not as good as mine. Good morning, Winston King. Happy to have you here. Start to hope, play to me down, no run, 77 for 5. Patrick said, if he was playing it on length, but I don't think that was a ball that you could leave on length. I don't think it was short enough. I don't think it was, if it was back of a length. I know that they will show us the graphics early enough. Sometimes they will show us the graphics. And so we can see that if it was really the pitch or it was a misjudgment. Stark comes in, bowls to Hope, and Hope drive magnificently through the covers for 4. Typical Shea Hope's shot. He just came on the front foot and he stroked it sweetly through the covers for 4. Lovely shot by Shea Hope there. He just came on the front foot and he eases it through the covers. Look at that. Oh, look at that left foot going out towards the ball. Good. I would love to see it from front angle. Yes, this is where I want to see. Is that left foot going towards the ball? Well, there's a big gap though, but well played. You cannot, yeah. Well played, man. Swing versus wobbers, aerodynamics, said Preacher Cardis. Driven down the ground magnificently by Shea Hope. And Stark went for the ball. Oh, Stark went for the ball, and it's like Shea Hope was equal to it. He must have been practicing for that ball. He hit it sweetly through long on for 4. Oh, what a shot. That was the delivery. That was the delivery that I expect to clean him up. And look how he played it. Oh, straight bat. He was waiting on that. Look at it. Oh, magnificent Shea Hope. Down to long on for 4. So, Stark to Hope, and Hope plays that to forward of point, and there is no run. 85 for 5. I think I missed one from Athena there. Michael, I did told you that you need to explain why you were laughing when King out, and you didn't. So why you didn't, Michael? Because I cannot understand why a West Indies batsman would get out and you are laughing. Someone has to counterattack these bowlers, because if we allow them to bowl at us without any pressure, they will dominate us. Fully agree with you, Winston King. Good morning, Donald Papa. Good to have you here. Well, we are 85 for 5. We are trailing by 95. We need a good partnership. It's very important that one good partnership will get us very close to the total. Driven again. Missed time though, but is that enough force from Chase? It's running out towards the boundary. It won't get there. They will come back for 3, surely. Surely they will come back for 3. Yes. 88 now for 5. It was pitched up. He drove it, never came right out of the screw. Who is Labuschagne on the field for? It never came right out of the screw. Nonetheless, we got 3. But I agree with you, Winston King. Somebody need to attack, play aggressively. This is a strategy you must employ to get bowlers off their line. Yes. Finally, someone is attacking these bowlers. So hope the messenger. Here is Hazelwood. He's coming out to Hope. 3 slips on a gully forward short leg. Bowls to Hope, allows it to go through outside the half stump, and there is no run. Kingman we all agree that he misjudged the ball. We all agree. The point is, why did he misjudge it? Why did he lost his concentration so early, less than an hour before the start of the game? It's clearly Hazelwood to Hope, and Hope drives into the covers left of mid-off. They will get a singer. He moves up to 11. West Indies 89 for 5. So he misjudged it. That's clear. Anybody can misjudge a ball. It happened all the while. But was it fatigue why he misjudged it? I think that's what Athena is asking, and that's what I try to put into perspective. So we all know that he misjudged it. Everybody saw that he misjudged it. But we want to elevate the discussion to the next level to try and understand why he misjudged it. Clearly he lost his concentration. We know that, but why did he lost his concentration so early on the second morning? Was it fatigue, or it was just a human error, which happens? There's a scientific lecture on cricket ball dynamics by an Indian professor on YouTube, but it's not easy to find, said Banana Brooks. Thank you. I'll try and find it, because I love knowledge, and I don't love bar talk. I don't love speculation. I don't love perception. I love knowledge. As Hazelwood back off a length to Chase, who played it to forward short leg, contest field, and there is no run. So I will look for it. I'll definitely look for it, Banana Brooks, and have a listen, because that's what made me different from a lot of persons, because I try my best to acquire as much knowledge about the game itself. Not the trivial things, not the things that I said in the bars, not the thing that Hodge got dropped from the West Indies team, and a man said that he cursed the West Indies and he hoped West Indies never win a match again. I'm not in those things. The man has an average of 25. Whether you think he should play or not, because everybody's around 25, that's what happened when you do not excel. If he was averaging 32 or 33, he could not get dropped. Market 32 or 33 is not outstanding, But in this West Indies team, with everybody averaging mid-20s except Brathwaite, if Hodge was averaging 30s, he could not get dropped. And so, if he's doing the same thing that everybody is doing, and this goes for life, if you're doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, and someone needs to select you, then the person is going to go with who they like, because they don't see any difference between you. So for you to separate yourself from the rest, you need to do more than the rest, so that they have no choice. So for someone to say because Hodge and Athanaze were dropped, he cursed West Indies cricket, that's unfortunate. That's not a West Indies cricket fan. That's not a West Indies cricket fan. Those type of discussion, no. Good morning. Good morning. Somewhat who was Gail and Evans. Good morning. if you have email in your description, I'll try to give you a link. Yes, the email is in my video description. It's there. The cricketforumj@gmail.com. It's in the video description. By the way, Barbados is the closest Caribbean country to Africa, said Never Isaac. What is the result of the T20 game at Savannah Park last night? All Edley win again. The rural team beat up the town team again. So they win the series 2-love. Stark took Hope. Hope played it to mid off. There's no run. 89 for 5. Yes, so the rural team, the country team beat up the town team again. 2-love. 2-love the country team gave the town team. Looks like the country boys are just better than the town boys. Brian Blair don't like that because Brian Blair doesn't like that. So if Brian Blair is listening, Brian Blair, the country boys, and beat up the town boy them last night again. 2-love. They won the 50 over match and they won the 20 over match. Beat them up. Bad to bad. They won last night by 7 wickets. Starks over the wicket. Bowls to Hope and Hope drive edge through the slip down to third man for 4. I don't know he got it there, but he got it there. It bunks away. I would love to see the replay, but he drive. It came off the bat. Let's look at this. Stark pitched up. Hope drive. It came off the face of the bat. And then it bunks. It bunks and goes down to third man for 4. I've never seen anything like that. Off the face of the bat, Stark had to laugh. It came off the face of the bat, bam into the pitch, and then bunks away down to third man for 4. That's why I thought it was an edge. Wow. Starks, left arm seamer over the wicket, bowls to Hope, and Hope defends. You know, Hope has been practicing to bat that ball go. Wow, well done, Hope. I love that. I love that, and I applaud that. That delivery that usually gets him out, he's waiting for it. Well done. So Ricardo Bass there said, liking up the video, Ian Athena. Right, good. So Kingman is saying, it's not fatigue. He thinks that it's not fatigue. He thinks a brain lapse, indecisive in that moment. But what caused him to be indecisive? What caused the brain lapse, Kingman? Shea Hope leaves that alone outside the half stump to go through to the keeper. Because fatigue is one of the main reasons for lapse, for brain lapse, you know. Hey, Carlton, I just love that background you have. It seems like you fall in love with it. No, I use this background when I'm doing watch along. As you see, I use the other background when I'm doing regular shows. So because this is a watch along and it's a cricket field, it's a Caribbean cricket field. Over the wicket, bowls to Hope defends into the offside, and there is no run. I think it's Warner Park in St. Kitts, you know. And I have many images of Sabina Park, of a number of the grounds that I go. I have images of Kensington Oval. I have images of many grounds, you know. Brian Lara Cricket Academy. I have images of these grounds, but I just think that this is the best one for the watch along. So whenever I'm doing watch along, I use this one, you know. It just playing out there. I like it. So thank you, Grantley Griffiths. It's Warner Park, yes. Yeah, man. And I think it's just a lapse in concentration. But John News, that's what we are saying. It's a lapse in concentration, which is a human thing. So you think it was just a human thing, it was just a lapse. You don't think it has anything to do. It's just like any one of us can lapse in concentration. Just like I could be here and just, all right, fine, no problem. I don't have any issue with that, you know. But I don't have any issue either with Athena trying to go deeper and to try to get an understanding with it. So I do not have any issue with any one of them. But it was to me, it was clearly a lapse in concentration. I don't think the ball was short enough. I'm just waiting for the graphics to just. It's unbelievable how we cuss and argue when our favorite player get dropped. Our goal is to win, and if a player is making runs, he or she has to take. Here is Cummins. Comes in, bowls to Chase, and Chase drops the wrist and goes through to the keeper. Let me get this again. All right. Our goal is to win, and if a player is not making runs, he or she has to take a drop. Yes. Winston King, I agree with that. I also don't have an issue if someone is disappointed with their favorite player getting dropped. I don't have an issue with that. I don't have an issue if a person is disappointed with their countryman getting dropped or woman. I don't have an issue with that. Leave alone outside the half stump by Chase. What I have an issue with is when you start curse out the West Indies when the decision to drop the player is not unwarranted. It's a warranted drop. Even if in your opinion and even your disappointment, curse as much as you want. Don't have a problem with that. Curse as much as you want. But Lord, man, when the team take the field, the 11 that goes out there, support them. Yeah. Cummins bowls to Chase, leaves it alone outside the half stump. Because when your favorite player come back into the team, you are going to want players to support your favorite player, When your countryman come back into the team, you want people to support your countryman or countrywoman. So, yes, curse as much as you want. Feel disappointed, yes. But come on, if you're a true West Indian fan, when that 11 took the field, you're going to support the 11. Cummins to Chase, leaves alone outside the half stump, 93 for 5. You mentioned a 3-guest watch along yesterday. Is it still planned? It's still planned for in the afternoon. The gentleman called me, and I because I will have to go all the way to Mandeville. But Mandeville is not far again, So Mandeville is not far again, so I will be there. All the indications that I have, who was it? That Fillmore Joseph, all the settings that I just checked the settings and it said that sound is going out. So you probably need to check your system. I hope Shea bats through the day and put up a big score. If he can do so, he will quiet all of his critics. Absolutely. That's the best way to quiet your critics, Winston King. Make big runs. Or take wickets. Let the bat and the ball answer your critics. Yes. Cummins to Chase, beauty. Oh, what a beauty. Squared up Chase. Luckily, though, it missed the hedge. It goes through to the keeper. And there's no run. That one whizzed through at 138 kilometers. Right in that era that I was saying that they need to drop the ball. They need to pitch the ball yesterday. Right in that era. What are they taking so long to give us the graphics for King? Because because the thing is, we are here saying that's a lapse in concentration. But when we see the graphics, we may well see that it was back of a length and King had made the right decision, but the ball kept low, So I'm waiting on the graphics. Right now, I think it was misjudgment. It was lapse in concentration. But I still want to see the graphics first. Raheem Wilson is saying, I agree with you, Mr. Brown, to support the playing 11. Every time, Raheem. No matter your cost. No matter your cost before the match start. When they play in 11, when they took the field, you have to rally. Athena is a male, Patrick. He goes by the moniker Athena, but he's a male. That was a brute of a ball by Cummins, said Winston King. Well played by Chase, though. Lions into the attack, slip forward, short leg and a leg slip. Hope he's it down to long on for a single. 94 for 5. Hope moves up to 16. Chase on 19 comes into strike. Now, that was a brute of a ball, said. Yes, it was. Patrick, from that Athena comment yesterday, I was confused too. He is a male. He is a male. Whipped away by Chase, through forward of square leg. The fielder will comes off the square leg boundary, sends the returning. The score goes up to 95 for 5. Chase is on 20. Hope is on 16. So West Indies, just one good partnership, one good partnership. That's what we are asking for. Lions to Hope. Hope off the back foot. He decide to play him off the pitch. He covers up, and there is no run. 95 for 5. This is what I want from my ODI bully. His role in this second coming should be that of a keeping batter. Lions bowls to Hope again, and he goes back on the back foot, decide to play off the pitch. The forward short leg is giving him some trouble now. Oh, very interesting. This is very interesting, Lions go round the wicket and Hope spank it to the man at cover. Oh, on the bounce, drop short. As Hope comes on the front foot and he spank it to Labachain at cover. Interesting decision by Lions here. And I'm glad that Hope came on the front foot just now. Lions to Hope, and Hope slapped it now. Can't beat Labachain at cover again. Good movement. End of the over. 95 for 5 after 32. The drinks break. And so Blue Water drinks break. Oh, he wets up himself. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Because he was in front of the camera, and I think he pressed the button a little too hard, and the water spew on him. But that's all right. That's great fun. That's great fun. To be honest, the ball did kept a little low, said Kingman. Well, well, if you saw that, then I never saw that. I don't know how many of us saw that. But if you think it kept a little low, well, kudos to your judgment. We appreciate, we respect it. But I still want to see the graphics. Head score is a big difference here. When, as you said, the bowling got wayward, yes. I think for I think it was just leading up to lunch, our bowling got a little wayward yesterday. But then after lunch, you saw, I think when Ravi Rampal spoke to them, and they came back out, they bowl better, they bowl better, and they go back to that good line. Nice to see that. So we are at 88 likes. Let's get it up to 100 likes for the restart of the game. We should try and get up to 100 likes. And remember, just it takes less than a second to like the video, and you are here. So show your appreciation to the watch along, because you are here, So show some appreciation. Just click on the thumbs up button. If you are not seeing the thumbs up button, click off where you see the live chat and you'll see the thumbs up button. Just click on it. It takes less than a second. Then you can come back to the live chat and post your comments. So please, I'm kindly asking you, just click on the like button and share the watch along with your friends as we go through this next hour. Hope that West Indies will survive this next hour as we look to overall Australia first innings. We need to do. So Just give you the scorecard for the West Indies. There was controversy this morning. To me, that ball came off the pad first, but good thing the South African umpire cannot see. So the first to go was Craig Brathwaite, caught by Webster Stark for 4. John Campbell then chased a wide one outside the half stump. He was caught by keeper Carey after bowling of Stark for 7. Casey Carty was also caught by Carey after bowling of Cummins for 20. One that he should have left alone, but he played at it and was out caught for 20. Brandon King, one that he should have come on the front foot and blocked, left a straight one and have his top of half stump knocked back. He made 26 from 44 deliveries. And Jamel Warrican was cleaned up by Azewood for naught when he was sent in as night watchman yesterday. Raston Chase is not out on 20 and Shehope is 16 not out. Both of them has so far had 23 runs for the 6th wicket. 23 runs these two have added for the 6th wicket. So only one partnership is bigger than those thus far in the West Indies innings. It was the 34. It was a 36 that added by Carty and King. But let's hope that this partnership will go well beyond that. It's Cummins to Chase. He's over the wicket, balls to Chase. Chase played it out into the offside, no run. The score remains at 95 for 5. So we have completed the drinks break. I appreciate everyone who has liked the video so far. Over 106 of you have liked the video so far. Hopefully we can get it up to 200 by the time we reach the lunch break. This hour is going to be a very challenging hour. Said Samuel Kane said West Indies plan should be back the whole day. Cummins comes in, bowls to Chase, leaves alone outside the half stump. There's no run. That would be good. Quite agree with you, Winston King, because Shamar Joseph has just answered the critics from Ian Ely of Australia. These two looking very good set. Basdia, if one of them get out now, Ricardo, they're gonna come at you and said it was your fault, Ricardo. Ricardo? Bonnie Belford, how you doing? Long time, man. I think you're joining us from Maryland. He's from Maryland. Cummins to Chase. And Chase plays this off the inside edge down to fine leg for a single. He moves up to 21. 96 for 5. Hope on 16 will comes into strike. I think Bonnie Belford is joining us from Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland. Happy to have you here, Bonnie Belford. We appreciate you always. Karen Fritz is asking for, could you tell him where the Ian Ely comment? I never heard it, Karen Fritz. I only heard about it. Never heard it. So I don't know if he said it on live TV as Hope steered that one to backward point and there is no run, 96 for 5. Winston King said John Campbell got out the same way. No, but Winston King, you're wrong. He played at a wide ball that he didn't need to play at, but I wouldn't say that he never flashed. No, so he never flashed. He never flashed at it, Winston King. Cummins to Hope. Hope off the back foot, played it down in front of him, and there's no run. It was a wide ball that he should not have played at. I agree with that part, but he never flashed at it. He probably should have flashed at it, and probably it would have, if he had flashed at it, it probably would have gone over the top. But he never flashed at it. It was a nothing shot. It was a wide ball that he definitely should not have played at. I agree with you, but he never flashed at it. Oh, Lord. Let's watch this final delivery from Shehope, from Cummins to Hope. Cummins to Hope, and he played it down in front of him, and there is no run. Just give me a second there. But yes, but Winston King, it was definitely a wide ball that he should not have played at. I agree with you 100% that he should not have played at it. But it wasn't a flashing shot. If he had flashed at it, then it would have probably gone over the slip. But it was a nothing shot, of course. I think that the Australian did a good job of getting him out yesterday because he was leaving the ball so well, and they were behaving, the usual sledging, and making him feel like he didn't know where his off stump was, and then he finally just spoke at one. Nevada, is it, Bonnie? All right, thank you. Lions to Chase, who turned that to mid-on, and there is no run. 96 for 5, West Indies. Chase is on 21. With him, Shea Hope on 16. Leg slip forward, short leg, Chase off the back foot, turn it through mid-wicket, diving effort, stop, and the batsmen have to remain in their crease. While Labuschagne stop, dig up the place. It's not Labuschagne this time. It was who that looks like. Hingis. It was Hingis this time. Lions over the wicket, balls to Chase. Off the back foot, Hedge dropped that slip. It's run away down towards the boundary for 4. He was off the back foot and Lion gave him the doosra and Khawaja dropped it at slip. Did he get a hand to it? I think he got a hand to it, Nonetheless, the West Indies 100 is up. As Chase went back, the doosra leave him. Khawaja, no, he never got a hand to it. Look, the player forcing shot. Or it came in and it wasn't the doosra. He just played inside the line. Khawaja did his best. Jamal, good morning to you. Happy to see you here. Lions to Chase onto the front foot. Played it brilliantly in the gap. He won't get 4, but he should get 2. And they came back for 2 quite comfortable. 102 for 5. These two need to bat all day today to make any small chance for West Indies in this match. We would love that. But Jamal, you know what's going to happen if they get out now? They're going to say that is you cause it. That's what they're going to say to you in the chat, Jamal. Chase is on 27. Lions to Chase. And Chase off the back foot, played it down to the man at mid-wicket, and there is no run. He didn't look aggressive and confident, Camber, which hurt me to see. Okay, he got back into team being super aggressive in the regional. Chase forward, played it back down the hand side of the pitch, end of over number 34, 102 for 5. Chase is on 27, Shea Hope is on 16. So Karen Fritz said, oh, that gone, sorry. John News said this would be our partnership. Which we would see them overall in the total, said John News. Those are balls he ought to know. Winston King. I have a lot of respect for you now, Winston King. A lot of respect for you. We all agree that he should have left the ball. What you are saying, though, that he flashed at it, and he didn't. Everyone agreed that he should have left the ball. I said it from yesterday. Everyone who was on the watch along yesterday agreed. I said it from yesterday that it was about 6 stump outside the half stump. And I also stated then that it was the Australian then that got him to play at it because he was leaving the ball so well, and they were convincing him that he's leaving balls that were close to his stumps, which he was not. But where we differ on a matter of fact, not a matter of opinion, is that you said that he flashed at it, but he never flashed at it. So we all agree. We all agree that he should have left the ball. But you said he flashed at it, and he never flashed at it. Cummins to Hope, leaves alone outside the half stump, he goes through to the keeper. Chase must play a captain innings. He looks good so far, said Patrick Ascott. And Jamal, this series will all be about West Indies bowling versus Australia batting. Partnership vital, agree, said Banana Brooks. Yes. So they're doing the deep 102 for 5, West Indies, 34 for 2. 34.2 overs. Cummins over the wicket, bowls to Hope, and Hope pulls and misses. It goes through to the keeper. The score remains at 102 for 5. So it was back for length. It looks to be, I want to see the numbers on that delivery, because Hope pulled. He bent at the knee, pulled. Should he? I don't like that shot, but thankfully it misses and goes through. Cummins 1 for 19 from 11 overs. Also saw that Jafra Archer is coming back to eat India. But Jamal, aren't you Indian? So Banana Brook, remember that the email is in the video description, so you can send me. And that's where you go to contribute to the channel. In the video description, there are links there that you can go and contribute to the channel and our effort to acquire some cameras for our live stream of cricket. Those of you who watch our live stream of cricket knows that we do live stream grassroots cricket, but the cameras will improve our angles. So Jamor Sumal is saying, my goal here is to reach 150. And when they reach 150, my next goal is 200. Cummins over the wicket, bowls to Hope, leaves him. Oh, wonderful bowling here by Cummins. That one touched down in the same area, and instead of come back into him, it held the line. And I'm telling you, Hope missed it by a mile. He missed that one by a mile. Well, you see, aiming for that spot. What I told you about that spot, it was the same spot that I told you about from yesterday. Patrick, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Please, let's just hope that these two bat until lunch. Let's take it one step at a time now. And see where the game is. Cummins to Hope ducked on that short one, end of over number 35. 102 for 5, Chase and 27, open 16. Patrick, because I don't want to put a number on it. I just want to say, let these two bat until lunch. Should they bat until lunch, then we'll take it from there after lunch. But I really don't want to put a number on it. I don't want to jinx it. I just want these two to bat and bat and bat and bat and bat. Because and especially, because this comment, not the afternoon show, because I will be driving to Mandeville during the afternoon, and hopefully I can be ready for the evening session. This community, boy, oh boy, the amount of comments that will come in this community should something happen. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, man, I'm looking forward to it. The number of comments that will come. Lions to Chase is on the front foot, played it to mid-wicket. Mid-on goes forward and field, and there's no run. That's just Ingis. So there's a slip and 2 short leg. Lions comes in now to Chase. He's in, bowls to Chase, and Chase covers up off the back foot and played it back down the pitch, the bowler field and the offside. There are 2 short leg. I'm looking to see if both of them are forward. If you have one is, it looks like both of them are forward. One is square and one is up a little straighter. No, one is backward and one is forward. So there are 2 short leg, one backward and one forward. Chase eased that one down to long on, 103 for 5. Hope will come into strike, he's on 16. Yeah, yes, Subham Jamal. West Indies should not think about lead now, said Jamal. They just need to stay at the crease today. Hope is forward, and he played it back to Lions, and there is no run. 103. I agree with you. Don't think about the lead now. Don't think about the score. Don't think about the run rate. The runs will come once you are batting. And these two are showing great intent, but the Australians are bowling well. Lions to Hope on the back foot. He covers up. Many would think that that was drivable off the front foot, but he's using his methodology, and once it is working, fine. In my opinion, I think it was a half volley, but then Hope off the back foot again, looked to turn that, came off the gloves onto his body. 103 for 5 at the end of 36. Hope is on 16. Chase is on 28. Good day, Frank Comain. Appreciate you being here. I know you're tuning in from London. Yes. Oh, very good. Very good. Listening to you on the bus on the way, my garden. Well, it's nice to know that you're in the bus and you're listening to us. And that's what we always say, because we know that while a large number of persons are doing the watch along with us, they are watching their TV, they back their TV and align it with the commentary. I also know that there are equally a large set of persons who are on the bus, who are in their car, who are on the train, who are at work, who are unable to watch the cricket, but have tuned in to the cricket forum, and I appreciate you. Chase onto the front foot, he drives that into the offside, and there is no run. West Indies looking to build something here, looking to bat through the day. They're showing the replay of that edge. I don't think Kawaja got hands to it. So 103 for 5. Chase is on 28. Hope is on 16. Comes in, bowls to Chase. Cummins, and he covers up and played it back down the offside of the pitch. Stephen Roach, I should be coming Mandeville today. I know you're joking, boss. This is Lions' skills, making the batsman think about forward or backward. Yeah, he pitching that here. But I really think that there are some balls that were there to be driven. But as I said, let him play his game. Let him play his game. Don't rush it. Cummins to Chase, turn it away down back with a square leg. The fielder comes off the fine leg boundary, Starks picks up with those big hands, and it's good to see that Chase come back for 2. Good running. 105 for 3. Oh, I wish it was 105 for 3. It's 105 for 5. Chase moves up to 30. Shea Hope is on 16. Steve Smith makes that half chance look easy. Thank God for little mercies. He's not playing, said Karen Fritz. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Cummins to Chase. He pulled out of the pull. It goes through to Carey, and there is no run. 105 for 5. This Australian bowling attack is relentless, but trust me, give a lot of credit to these two. Chase and Hope, they are batting well. King batted well also, but King and Carty and these two batted well. It is just that you need to bat well for a long period to be considered a good batsman. It's not about batting well for a short period. And that's what we want. We want them to bat well for a long period. But King batted well. Carty batted well. John Campbell, 50-50. But Well, what happened now? You will look back at the numbers, and cricket is about numbers, and cricket is about batting well for long period, especially Test cricket is about batting well for long period. Batting well for short period doesn't cut it. So although they looks good, they never carry on. As chases forward and played it back down the offside of the pitch. We are hoping that these two carry on. And I've always said, when someone start playing for the West Indies in his first Test match, I don't go in on those players. It was his first Test match. I don't go in. Yes, he misjudged the ball. Yes, that's a fact. I'm reporting a fact. That doesn't mean that I'm going in on him. It is his first Test match. I always give somebody at least 5 matches before I start to deeply analyze their situation. So Chase is on 30, Hope is on 16. Here's Lions. There's a slip forward short leg, backward short leg, Hope down the pitch and hit it straight over Lions' head for 4. He just came down the pitch and hit it. And that's the point I was making, that those balls he can play off the front foot. So, and there he goes. There he goes. That's the point I was making. But let him play his own game, though. Because, see it down the pitch, hit it over Lions' head for 4. That's the point I was making. Off the back foot he goes now as Lions pull back his length. That's good batting. Hope was waiting. He knows that Lions was going to pull back his length. He strokes it into the offside. They get a single, 110 for 5. So that's good batting. Coming out to the previous delivery and hitting it down the ground for 4. Lions, with all his experience, he's still a human being. He was always going to pull back his length. And Hope was on the back foot. Chase forward and played it to mid-off, and there is no run. Good running. These guys are usually busy players and very good at rotating strikes off the spin bowling, which works in our favor. Lion likes batters that just don't came at him, just prodding and poking. Over the top goes Chase, down towards the boundary. Has it gone all the way? We're going to wait on the signal. Yes, 6. Wonderful shot by Chase. So there was Lion pitching up and Chase onto the front foot. And sometimes persons come at me because they don't like when I say these things. But it's a matter of fact. Wasn't I saying that those balls need to come on the front foot and they are off volley that they need to put away? Those balls that they were playing off their back foot? And there they are now. But yet again, I did say, let them play how they want to play. Don't listen to me. Play your way. Chase to Lions to Chase, who covers up and played it to forward short leg. Contest is at forward short leg. With the Australian bowling lineup, you are never in because they are so relentless. Good point. Good point, Winston King. Yes, indeed. Big over so far, said Ricardo Bazdia. Yes, indeed. As Lions, none for 20 from 3.5. Round the wicket to Chase, who clipped it away between the forward short leg and the backward short leg for a single. He moves up to 37. End of over number 38. Hope is on 21. Chase will keep the strike. 117 for 5. Charlie X said, knocking out these financial spreadsheet and rallying at the same time. Yes. Mango Reef, I'd never want to mention that, so I won't read it in Mango Reef. I'm not going to read it because it came to me and then I said, no, I'm not mentioning that, I'm not mentioning that. I just want them to bat on. I'm not mentioning that. So Chase is on 37 and Hope is on 21. Sheldon Smith, yes, they are showing some spine, of course. Glad to see that. We love to see that. I just want them to bat until lunch. But as Winston King made the point, this Australian bowling attack is relentless. So 3 slips and a gully goes down as Starks is over the wicket, bowls to Chase, who turned that away to the man at forward square leg, and there is no run. So there's a difference between forward square leg and forward short leg, or in front of square, some persons will say. Forward short leg means short, is very close to the bat. Forward square leg or in front of square means he's back, closer to the umpire. But as a right-hander, is to the left of the umpire. That means he's forward of square. If you take this straight line to be square leg, he's in front of the line. So Stark over the wicket, bowls to Chase, and Chase got a steep rising delivery, which he played well. He just took the right hand off the bat and cushioned it down in front of him. So there are 3 slip backward point and a mid-off on the off side. And the onside, that you have a mid-on, forward of square, and a man on the backward square leg boundary. You could say long leg boundary. The trick is not to get carried away by the successful executed big shot, said Banana Brooks. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. Here's Starks. Comes in now. He bowls to Chase, and Chase drives to mid-off. There's no run. 117 for 5. 38.3 overs have been bowled. Chase think that he should have gone over the top. But it's okay. It's okay. You are still there. Don't worry about that. Get ready for the next delivery. Just calm it down. If you put pressure on these Australian bowling, you can break mode. I don't see who made that comment, but with all due respect, I've never seen the Australian bowling break yet. No matter how much pressure. I don't know if you have seen it, but Starks over the wicket, bowls to Chase. Chase played that to backward point, looking for a single. Should say cover, looking for a single. There's no run. 117 for 5. So I am not saying that you have not seen it yet, but I have never seen the Australian attack crumble. Never. They're always coming back at you. Always coming back at you. Always coming back at you. Always relentless. Always relentless. That's the Australian. Cummins to hope. Chase should say leaves it alone outside the half stump. Good morning to you too, Shamor Knight. I wonder what our players does be taking at the over break. I think part of the talk should be to keep your concentration. Thank you, Stanmore. Well, I hope that they are doing something to keep it. Yes. I definitely hope that they are doing something to keep it. So, one delivery to come in this over from Stark. He's bowling to Ruston Chase, the West Indies captain. Over the wicket, bowls to Chase, and Chase played it away through the covers. It never came right out of the school, but they should get at least 3 because they have been running very good. Lions gave Chase. Let's see. They're second and 2. 2 more to the total. 119 for 5. Chase is on 39. Hope is on 21. He will take strike. West Indies, after 39 overs, are 119 for 5, replying to Australia 180. These guys are on home turf, said Karen Fritz. I want to see domination. There's a saying, when in my backyard, I bad like crab. The Aussies are good, but old. West Indies thinking is not body better than me. Big up yourself, young farmer in action. Big up yourself, man. How are you? Young farmer in action, send me an email, so that we can you can come on the show and talk about the produces that you sell, so that persons will know about you and know where to find you. So there's an email in the video description. So just click on the link, send me an email, so that you can come on the show and talk about your produce and tell persons where they can find you. You know, like all we having a T20 game in the innings break. You can have the stage for yourself, man. So just send me Lions to Hope on the front foot, played it out into the offside, and they drag walk a single, 120 for 5. So Ricardo saying that the partnership was 45. That was 3 runs ago. It's now 48. I just want them to bat on. I'm really not looking at the runs. I just want them to bat on. I'm telling you the truth. Lions. Bowls to Chase, who turn it away again between the 2 short leg, the backward short leg and the forward short leg for a single. 121 for 5. Not that I won't celebrate a 50 partnership. I will definitely clap it, but I really just want them to bat on. I'm playing this ball by ball. I think I'm probably concentrating more than them, because I'm playing this ball by ball, is the truth. Lions, round the wicket, balls to Hope. Hope off the back foot, and he played it down back. The keeper come from behind the stump and field. That one I think, again, he could have gone with. But as I said, let him play his own game. But I think that one was there to go. He will know when he wants to go. Lion, round the wicket, comes in, bowls to Hope. Hope off the back foot, and it bubbles off the man at forward short leg, mid-wicket field, and there is no run. 121 for 5 after 39.4. When the spinner is bowling, because the spinner is whizzing through, it's hard to come to the comment. Lions to Hope. Hope off the back foot. Played it away down to fine leg. It's going to run very close to the boundary. It gets there now. Hope moves up to 26. Let's wait on the signal. Yes, he moves up to 26, and that's the 50 partnership. Well played, these two. Baton. Well played, Shea Hope. So the 53 these two have added in fairly quick time to have 80 deliveries, and they're not taking any risks. And that's why I'm saying I just want them to bat, because 50 off 80 deliveries, just batting normal, no risk. Lions comes in, bowls to Hope. Hope forward. He played it to mid-off. He's not that comfortable on the front foot, you can see it. End of 40 overs. 125 for 5. Hope is on 26. Rastan Chase on 40. He will take strike. I like shot makers. Not that I want them to play reckless. We can't just... But, Kingman, that comment is not... Kingman, in all honesty, I'm not going to go any further with that comment. They are scoring 53 of 80 deliveries in a match where Australia scored 180 of 58 overs. I won't read that comment, Kingman. I'm telling you, with all due respect, we need to put things into perspective. I like having you on the channel. You are a contributor. You add value. But we need to move away from perceptions and put things in perspectives. And a partnership of 53 of 80 deliveries is brilliant without taking any risk. And when you assess the pitch, and when you are playing against the world #1 test team, with this bowling attack, and saw what Australia batted when they batted, scoring 180 or 58 overs. This is brilliant. Start to chase. We can't ask for more. We can't be asking for more shots. Put things in perspective, not perception. If Australia lose this series, we will not be able to go home. Oh, they will not be able to go home. West Indies is on top, said Verdi Fiver. Well, as I said, I just keep in my calm. I just want them to bat until lunch. One delivery at a time, I'm talking. One delivery at a time. So, yes, Starks. comes into chase, allows it to go through outside the half stump, 125 for 5. So really just focus, one ball at a time. I have no total in mind. I'm just taking one delivery at a time, absolutely no total in mind. The guy's scoring at a good rate. We should be patient and give our support because this is test cricket. Agree with you, Knight. I am not coaching today. All I want them today is bat. Yes, Jamor Sumal. Here's Stark. He's going to run in now to bowl to Chase. The left arm seamer. Over the wicket, bowls to Chase. And Chase drives to backward point. Did it go in the air? I think he was searching there. The wrist was out in front. The bat was out in front of the body. And what we really want to see, we don't want that type of shots. I would love to see the replay. Interestingly, though, there's only 2 slips now. So this partnership have got rid of one of the slips. Sorry. So it's very important. But I think that he was just reaching for that ball just now, and that's what we don't want to see. Stark. Over the wicket, bowls to Chase, and Chase down the leg side, look at the ticker it, goes through to the keeper, and there's no run. You would not want to be strangled. Australia is an intimidating team, said Garnet Beckford. Learn but team, but if you put them under pressure, you can beat them. Yeah, you can always do that, but they will not crack. You're the one who said that they would crack. No, they would not crack. Australia will always fight to the end. Yeah, South Africa beat them. So they are beatable, but they will never crack. And Bavuma, and if you listen to Bavuma, you'll know that even with 10 runs to go, they never crack. Stark to Chase play down to the half side of the pitch, and there is no run. So they are beatable, but they will not crack. They will always be coming at you. This is Australia. Samuel Kane said, and this is why Sammy bring Chase to play long innings. This is the last recognized peer, so that has to be bat all day. Not true, Mikel Nemad. Greaves is yes to bat, but I hope Greaves doesn't bat today. That part I agree with you that would want them to bat all day, but Greaves can bat. Greaves is more of a batsman playing, is a batsman who can bowl. Oh, what a beauty from Stark. It was a similar delivery to what Brathwaite got, but somehow Chase survived as he looked to turn it into the onside. It peeled off the outer edge and goes onto the offside. They got a single, 126 for 5. Chase and 41 will keep the strike. Shea Hope is on 26. 41 overs have been bowled. So we all agree that these two, we want them to bat long. If they keep this up, they are going to frustrate the Aussies bowlers. Definitely. Absolutely, definitely. See a comment from John P. Nicola. So let me read his comment let me vet his comment before I read it out. He said, Mr. Brown, you said that Australia is the world #1 test team. Do you want to correct that statement? Well, John P. Nicol, what are they? 1 or 2? John P. Nicol is saying that I should correct that statement. So they have taken Lyons out of the attack and they have brought on Webster, the tall, lanky fast bowler. Here's Webster. He comes in now. He's ambered into Chase outside the half stump. And this is where the West Indies batsmen need to keep their concentration because Webster is effective at taking. is effective at getting wickets, so they need to keep their concentration. Here's Webster. 2 slips on a gully over the wicket, bowls. Oh, he flash at a wide one. Come on. Don't do that, Chase. And that is what I talk about cricket IQ. Not because Webster, come on, you're going to relax. Leave that ball alone. He will come to you. Luckily, it was a no ball even if he had gotten an edge, but you don't want to play in that shot. Go down and have a talk with him, Shea Hope. Not because he comes on. Not because you see off Starks and Hazelwood, well played, better. That's better. Yeah, man, not because you see off Stark, Hazelwood, and Cummins and Lyons. You're going to give it away against Webster. Cricket IQ, man. Cricket IQ. Cricket IQ. Cricket IQ. So, Mr. Casanova, I was right. So, I don't need to correct anything. Australia is the world #1 test team. So, I was right. And I knew they were, but things can change overnight. Not Mr. Casanova. Sorry, Mr. Casanova. John P. Nicola was right. Australia is the world #1 test team. Outside the half stump, leave alone, goes through, and there is no run. So John P. Nicoll, I know that your facts are different, John P. Nicoll. So there it is. Australia, ICC. See, there's the ICC website. There's it. Australia, world #1 test team. I know things can change overnight. But there it is, there is it, John P. Nicoll. So where you get your facts from? This is the ICC website. So where your facts come from? Hey, sir? Where your facts come from, John P. Nicoll? Where you get your facts from? I know they were #1, but I know things. There's a lot of morning you come up and you check your ICC, the emails that you'll get from ICC, and things change overnight. So, having gone to bed last night with Australia at #1, things can change. But Mr. Casanova, not Mr. Casanova, sorry, Mr. Casanova, it's John P. Nicoll. Starks over the wicket, bowls to Hope, leaves it alone, it goes through outside the half stump. So I get to Mr. Casanova one. So there again, it's perception. John P. Nicoll is going off perception because South Africa win the World Test Championship. The perception is not the reality. I'm tired for telling me now. 127 for 5. So he automatically think that South Africa is the world #1. No, it doesn't work like that. John P. Nicoll. Hope driven this to mid off. There's no run. 127 for 5. Starks into the attack. Patrick Lambert, that's your perception. That's not the reality. It's like if you are at the top of the table, right? If you are look at the English Premier League. If Liverpool, shouldn't call Liverpool name, man. Why me do that? Gosh, that hurt my heart. That hurt my heart. So the Jamaican National Premier League. Yes, Starks over the wicket, balls to Hope played it into the onside through mid wicket. They touched down for 1, they're going back for 2, And so 2 more to the total, 129 for 5. So Mount Pleasant United is at the top of the Premier League. They're on, say, just for argument's sake, 55 points. And Arnett Gardens are on 47 points. And Arnett Garda won the match. It doesn't mean that they go at top of Mount Pleasant. So John P. Nicol, raise the reasoning lever, man. Raise the reasoning lever. And as Starks bowls to Hope and he leaves it alone outside the half stump and it goes through to the keeper. And the thing about it, this is the most disappointing part of it. I said that Australia is number 1. And John P. Nicol came on and challenged that fact without even doing a little search. And I'm going to put it at research because research is an advanced stage of search. But he didn't even go on the internet. The time that he take to type in to try to discredit me, if he had taken that same time to type it in his browser, he would not have made himself look so hope-shaped to pull, but then he pulled out of it 129. He would not have so much egg on his face. If that same time that he took to type something in to try to discredit me, because that's all he tried to do, discredit me. If he had taken that same time to type in to make sure that he has his numbers right, he would not have made that post that caused so much egg on his face. And that's why when he challenged me, what did I do? I do what mature, intelligent people do. I went and checked. Because outside the half stump, Hope leaves alone 129 for 5 at the end of 43. Hope is on 28. Chase is on 41. So I went and checked. And there it was. I was right. John P. Nicol. And that's why when John P. Nicol said that there was a time when he said that, I just called 3 former test players, and they said that they blah, blah. I don't believe those things, man. Believe what? Mango, okay. Middle pin. Hey, middle pin, mind me block you, Mind me block you. If you type Liverpool 1 more in the chat, I put you on timeout. I won't block you. I won't block you for that. But again, I'll put you on a 5-minute timeout. Any of you type Liverpool 1 more time in the chat, I put you on a 5-minute timeout. You hear me? Don't bother with it, Mega Pin. Don't bother with it. 129 for 5. Chase is on 41. Hope is on 28. Kathleen Charles, what are you Australian? Drives away, down backward of point. It running out towards the boundary. The fielder came across, dive, and they're back for the second. So I think welcome Kathleen Charles. I think you are probably Australian because you could only be Australian to say that, because we are now 131 for 5. And I think you were saying slip to 130 for 7. That won't happen. So you must be an Australian. Yes, Sheldon, but that's John P. Nicol. He just get up every day, try to discredit I. That's what he does. And sometimes he doesn't quite get it right. Azewood bowls to Chase, who plays this to mid-wicket, and there is no run. He remains on 43. Hope is on 28. West Indies 131 for 5. As we pushed up towards lunch. And now is when I get nervous, because I don't want to lose another wicket before lunch. Charlie X. John P. Nicol soon come back, man. Azewood bowls outside the half stump, leaves alone, goes through to the keeper, Chase, and there is no run. He's my best friend, I think I have a lot of good friends on the channel, a lot of good friends, but I think the one that I enjoy the banter with most is John P. Nicol. I really enjoy the banter with him more than all. You know. So I said so it's Webster. That's what John P. Nicol should have corrected me about, you know. Because I was saying Azud when it is Webster. Because I was looking at the run-up and not the name. Chase onto the front foot, drives to mid-on. They thought about a single, not on. The score is 131 for 5. That's what he should have corrected me quickly with. Say, yo, it's Webster bowling, not Azud. Yeah. But Webster run up the way that Azud runs up, don't? What is it? Webster to Chase, leaves alone outside the half stump, end of the over, 131 for 5. Charlie X, what is Kathleen Charles? I'm watching that also. What? Oh, there's another match going on. Okay. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, Kathleen Charles. So Sri Lanka 130 for 7 against West Indies Academy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. And Winston King said, nice. Good start for the Spear. Yes, West Indies only 49 behind. And now is when I get very nervous because this is very likely be the last over before lunch. And just 131 for 5. Stark to Hope. Hope drives to mid-off. He played that well, you know. That's where I want to see him drive from, right under the ice. That reaching out in front of the body and driving. That's when I get nervous. But when he played those shots, look at that ball. That ball, well, look at that. No, man, that wasn't back of the leg. That never kept low, Kingman. No, it never kept low. And as I said, it's his test debut. I'm not going to go in on him, but he definitely misjudged it. There's a lapse in concentration. Was it because that Athena said that it's playing 2 consecutive days of cricket? Or was it just a human thing where there was just lapse in concentration? It could be either one, but that's the only wicket that Australia have gotten since morning. These two have batted really, really well since. Hope is on 28, 131 for 5. And it's good to see that we have got rid of one of the slips. So there are 2 slips, a gully, backward point, cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, and a fine leg. It's a standard 6-3 field. As here is Starks, the left-arm pacer, over the wicket, bowls to Hope, allows it to go through to the keeper, 131 for 5. Boy, we can't please these West Indies fans. These guys are batting sensible, and we get a comment that shake my head. Well, I don't know how to respond, Winston King, because I'm going to say it's good to be never satisfied. Charlie said some of them cuss just to cuss. Stark over the wicket, bowls to Hope. Yorker dug out, well played. It run away down to third man. There should be at least 2 here. The fielder gave chase, caught up with it, sends the return in. Good work there by Webster. The score goes up to 133 for 5. Well played, Shea Hope. He dug out the Yorker. 30. I want to give Shea Hope a lot of credit, you know. And this is what I always talk about. And this is what I give people credit for. You know, and this is what I want to see in West Indies cricketer. And if Darren Sammy is responsible for it, long live Darren Sammy. Not talking about the runs. I'm not talking about the position of the game. That's not what I'm talking about. I will tell you after this delivery what I'm talking about. Starks to Hope leaves it outside the half stump. That inducker that always getting Shea Hope or dismissed, all of them came out of the middle of the bat today. All of those balls that you could sweat on and say that it is going to get Shea Hope out. It came out of the middle of the bat today. And what it tells me is that he has gone back and worked on his game, and he has improved his game. And all of you who used to say that you can't teach old dog new tricks, look at Shea Hope batting. Look at also Ravman Powell against the spinners. I am so proud of Shea Hope. Absolutely proud of him because he have gone back and worked on his game. And whosoever it is that have motivated him to go back and work on this, I say big credit. Big credit to Shea Hope and big credit to who's helping him and big credit who's motivating him. Well done. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. And you know that those are the things that I'm always saying about West Indies cricket. The team lacks quality right through it. And the numbers speaks for themselves. This should be the last over before lunch. Webster to Chase leaves alone outside the half stump. The numbers speaks for themselves. These are a group of batsmen that average it in the 20s. That means they are not good. The numbers speaks for themselves. But when you see someone goes back and work on their game and deliveries that usually get you out, they are coming from right out of the middle of the bat. You have to give that man credit. You have to give him credit and the team of players around him and the team of personnel around him that contribute to that. As Chase steers this down to backward point for a single, he moves up to 44. West Indies 134 for 5. The lead is under 50. Shea Hope is on 30, and this is definitely the final over before lunch. Hope leaves that one outside the half stump and it goes through to the keeper. So Charlie X is saying that some of them cuss just for cussing sake. Let me tell you why some of them cuss, Charlie X. Let me give you an idea why some of them cuss. It's like the person who said that West Indies will never win a cricket match again because Hattanese and Hodge is not in the team, and they curse the West Indies. As Hope onto the front foot drives, it peels off the outside edge down to backward point for a single. And he moves up to 31. That's what I'm talking about. You remember that he played a shot earlier. He played a drive, and I said that's where I want him to play it from. Now, this shot, if you're looking at it, those of you who are watching the cricket, he played it from in front of him. He was reaching for it. That's the shot I don't want him to play. When he reached for it, that is the one that tends to go out into the air. So Charlie X, as Webster comes into Chase, comes into him, and he played it to mid-wicket, and there's no run. Let me tell you why some of them curse. Like that person. They curse because they are not happy that Chase is on 44, and they are not happy that Hope is on 31. That's why they're cursing, They are not happy for that. They are not happy because they want Chase to fail and they want Hope to fail because they want their favorite player. They want to say, now, you see it? Atane should have played. Hodge should have played. So that's why they curse. Lunch, West Indies 135 for 5. They are not happy that West Indies are 135 for 5. So that's why they just cuss for anything, Charlie X. That's why they cuss. They just cuss for anything. That's why they cuss. Does Sammy select the batting bowling coaches, or it's a higher committee level? No, Sammy select who he wants, and the director of cricket generally approves what the coach wants, because you need to give the coach what he wants, you know. You can't have a head coach and then pick his team. You have to give him who he wants. It's like, I've always said it, and I've always looked at the American political system. Whosoever becomes the president, people know that they have to step down, and so that the president can get in his person. And I always said it, you know, that is my view, you know. Even Jamaica, I've always said it. When there's a change of government, I think a number of persons should just resign. And like all the permanent secretaries, they call them permanent secretaries, they should step down. And because when you are, look at it this way, I'm not going into politics, you know. But if you're a permanent secretary and you know that your job depends on pushing the policies of the government in place, you are going to push it. And I think that will benefit the country more than having a permanent secretary who is there, and whosoever is the government, their job is secure, so they don't have an agenda. Or probably they do sometime, but you understand the point. I believe that we'll get more out of the permanent secretaries if they are selected by the government that is in place, whichever government. You know, I'm not going into politics, so let me leave it there. I should not probably even have gone there. But you know, but I just to make the point that the coach has to get the persons who he wants, you know. Ryan Wilson saying that hope is always his all-format batsman. In cricket, we all need some luck. Look at how many chances Khawaja got when he was batting. Sir John P., you are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong by points. The World Test Championship is done on percentage of matches won. We win that session, said Michael Douglas. Very good point, Michael Douglas. Yes, we only lost 1 wicket. 135 for 5 at lunch. I'll take that. Yes, yes. Lou Prudent, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, we made it safely to the interval. Thank God. Yeah. Why wanna leave John P. Nicol alone, man? Leave John P. Nicol alone. He's my friend, you know. Yes, thank you, Lou Prudent. Nothing wrong with that. Chase is so far playing a captain knock. Yes, yes, yes. Wanna leave John P. Nicol alone. Please, John P. Nicol is my friend. You guys leave him alone. You guys leave him alone. I'm from St. Lucia, and I'd love to see 2 more of my fellow men in the team. But we need to think for the betterment of the team, said Lou Prudent. Yeah, they only support their favorite. We can't think like that, said Kingman. Definitely, Kingman, definitely. Charlie X, leave John P. Nicol alone. Please leave John P. Nicol alone. Thank you all for tuning in. It was a very happy morning session, wasn't it? We are happy. We are so happy at this time. And, as the thumbnail said, what it said, I think the thumbnail said something about assertion, but we need to take control of this game, or assert control, something like that. So I think we are in control right now. But as someone said that we can break the Australian, we'll never break them. They are going to come back out after lunch, and they are going to be relentless again. Really relentless again. So I hope we bat on. I will not be able to do the post-lunch session. Hopefully we can do the post-tea session. I am about 60% at this moment think I'll be going to Mandeville. If whether I go to Mandeville or not, I'll be here for the watch along, So have a good day, everyone. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. It was a good morning session. I hope that you bring the likes up to 200 after that. We really need to get 200 likes. Before you go, just click on the thumbs up button. And let's get the like up to 200. If you are not seeing the thumbs up button, click off the live chat and you'll see it. We can get the likes up to 200 after such a wonderful morning session, man. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Have a wonderful afternoon. I know you'll have a good lunch. I know.